smile now again?
My name is Robin Carrick, and I'm going to do a demonstration speech on how to use meal replacement for weight loss. I have a trifold here with several different photos from where I started and where I finished, how long it took, the journal that I used, the different products that I used in order to be successful with using the meal replacement. I woke up and was 204 pounds, had gone to an endocrinologist for several months to try and figure out if there was a medical issue as to why I had gained so much weight. The only thing we could come up with was I was periosteoporosis, pre-diabetic, fibromyalgia, and he said I would be a diabetic before long because my pancreas was going to crap out. It was going to overuse itself from trying to produce sugar and get rid of sugar and going up and down. So I jokingly said to my spouse that maybe I would check on lap band surgery, and he actually said I would probably qualify. That's another eye-opening experience. You're weighing 204 pounds and your spouse thinks you qualify for lap band surgery, which I did not. So they pointed me in the direction of a health coach for Medifast. It's a meal replacement program where you use 5 of their meals and 1 of your own, which is called the Lean and Green. You can you get all your information when you sign up for it. On April 2011, I had ordered the food and it came in, and I started my journey to what I consider one of the best decisions I've ever made. After 5 days of being on the program, I felt better than I had felt in years. I had slept through the night for the very first time. I had no longer had any fibromyalgia symptoms. I went back to the doctor after 4 months of being on the program, and all of my lab results were back to normal. He actually didn't even recognize who I was and said whatever it was I was doing, I needed to continue. So meal replacement for me was one of the best decisions that I had made in order to change what I was doing wrong. I actually didn't think that I was eating wrong, but obviously I was. With these meal replacements, they're 100 to 110 calories each. You eat one every 2 to 4 hours, 5 times a day, and you fit in 1 of your own meals of a lean and green. That's a lean meat, lean fish, lean chicken, 5 to 7 ounces depending on which type of meat that you pick, and then green vegetables along with it. This book from Dr. Anderson actually is the book that I used for all my information, and it shows you a meal plan, exactly step by step, exactly what to do and how to be successful in your meal replacement goal. These pictures here show that when I started I was 204 pounds. After losing 25 pounds I was down to 179, and then 154 was my goal weight after 23 weeks of the meal replacement. I had a journal that I marked every inch that I had lost. I weighed once a week. I lost 50 pounds and 37.5 inches. When I got to the end of my 23 weeks and had met my 50-pound goal, then I went into the maintenance program and decided to continue to supplement 2 meals a day with pure protein and then lean and green. And I have managed to keep off 50 pounds for almost 3 years. And you know where the time is. So, now, are there any questions? Does anyone want to ask any questions?
What was the hardest part of the program for you?
The hardest part was the first 3 days. I was extremely hungry because your body is almost in shock from the lack of the food that you were putting in it, and it's also trying to flush out all the toxins that you had. So, but after the 3 days, your body adjusts, and you're doing really well with the whole 5 meals a day, and plus you're eating every 2 to 4 hours. So once you get used to that part of it and your stomach's not being stuffed full, then it becomes really easy. That was the hardest part. Anyone else? Oh, I need to mention I also drank lots of water, 8-ounce glasses of water a day. If you have a ton of sodas and caffeine, it doesn't do you any good with your meal replacement or your weight loss. Yes?
Were you also exercising during this time?
When you first start, you don't exercise for the first 6 weeks. And then after 6 weeks, you gradually add exercise back into your program. And so along with your meal replacement, then you do your exercise, and it teaches you a healthier way of life. So I hope that I was able to help you guys, and you can see by my demonstration and my board that you can lose weight quickly with meal replacement.
Thank you.